Hi guys, Charles here. It's raining outside and it's a perfect day for a plant tour. So sit back and enjoy your hot tea. First plant we have here is the Ficus altissima variegata, or the yellow gem ficus. Native to Southeast Asia, that means they love that humidity. It's called the yellow gem ficus because it has layers of colors from dark emerald green to morning grass green. This plant is cousin to the Ficus elastica. My dad has one out in the front and it's about 5 feet tall. I'm hoping to grow this as big as his ficus. So we'll see. Next we have here is the lickety split philodendron. Native to South America, this philodendron is self-heating, meaning it does not need moss pulp to climb on. Here we have the Monstera deliciosa albo variegata, or the variegated monstera. I went to my local nursery one day to get some caletheas. There were only 6 of these monsteras, so I grabbed one so other people can have one for themselves. I had luck with another variegated plant and I thought, let's try this one out. This is the Monstera adamsonii, or the Swiss cheese vine. This philodendron is usually native to Central and South America, some parts of Mexico, and the Caribbean. It's currently thriving right now where I put it. It's got that mist from the rain and that breeze at night. So we'll see how this one will grow into. This big leafy one is the Philodendron Prince of Orange. When I first got it, it was just a big baby plant, but the past 3 months it unfurled 5 new leaves. Each new leaf starts off with this beautiful clementine orange color, and then as time goes by, it becomes a warm jade green color. This little guy only grows up to 2 feet tall, so I don't have to worry about it being staked. But the leaves do get a good wipe down with microfiber and rainwater once a week. Helps it keep its shine. This is the Philodendron Congo Rojo. I recently bought this plant with hopes it'll grow big. It'll be perfect for our living room. When I first got it, it was rooted from its nursery pot, so I had to repot it. Next one is the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, also called the mini monstera. This vine plant is native to Thailand and Malaysia. I bought 2 of these from Facebook Marketplace. This one will sit here, and the other one will run as a science experiment. This is the Pilea peperomyodes, and it's also called the Chinese money plant. A couple months ago, I accidentally fertilized it a little too much, but today she's in a better mood. This is the Philodendron Xanadu. You take care of it the way you care for a lickety split. It's pretty easy enough. My only bromeliad is actually a pup. I repotted the babies from the mother plant, and hopefully it'll flower one day. This big one is my Monstera deliciosa, or the Swiss cheese plant. I bought it in December. It was neglected, but I revived it by having it out here. Behind the Monstera is the Rehab and Research Lab. Here we have the Caletheia zebrina, another victim of over-fertilizing. My patient will be repotted tomorrow when it's sunny out. We have hope for recovery. As you can see down there, it's got little pups. This is the Epipremnum aureum, or the devil's ivy. It started off as a propagation, now it's in a pot. And I hope it grows big, because they do grow big in the wild. We have a newly repotted black magic colocasia. It lost its dark purple leaves, it needs full sun, and it has been under this shade, so I need to move it soon. This big curtain of vines is the Marble Queen pothos. I got it from a big box retailer. This plant was overwatered and had a few dying vines. I nourish it back to health. I just let it hang out here and water it with rainwater. This is my other Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. This has 3 vines that I can separate. One will be grown indoors and one outdoors, and the last one will sit in an aquarium. This is an unclassified philodendron, hoping it'll turn to a houseplant one day. My other devil's ivy is still in propagation. My Dracaena fragrans in propagation, and a newly potted tree philodendron. I'm running an experiment with 2 groups of unclassified orchids. One group gets watered weekly and misted daily, while the other group is taken care of by Mother Nature. In the back here, we have our snake plants and areca palm tree. Both were in neglected condition. I even had to separate the snake plant because it was overgrown in its pot. It was really forgotten. This is a rose and rubber tree propagation sitting in whiskey bottles. It's rustic. So that is my rehab and research lab. This is my Alocasia odora variegata. When I first got this guy, it only had 4 leaves, and I didn't even know how to care for a variegated plant. But with proper soil, rain, wind, and sunlight, it has thrived. And its next leaf has a very variegated surprise. These are my Caletheas. Caletheas are native to South American rainforests. These babies just got out of the rain for a quick shower. They love this type of weather, overcast and very humid. This is my Calethea vittata. It's got these beautiful chartreuse green stripes on parakeet green foliage. Next one we have here is my Calethea Beauty Star. It has these blush pink lines layered on top of different shades of green. This is my Calethea lancifolia, or the rattlesnake plant, a very common houseplant. I bought it because it's got that surprise plum purple undershade. This is my Calethea maquiana, or the peacock plant. This is native to eastern Brazil. Its leaves are very similar to a peacock showing off its feathers during a mating dance. These are my Caletheas. They are enjoying this type of weather out here on the patio. Here is an annex of my propagation station. Here we have my Scindapsus pictus, or the satin pothos. Next to it is a white pineapple, more pothos cuttings in propagation, and here we have more unclassified philodendrons and a lucky bamboo back there. This concludes the tour. and I really appreciate that you followed all the way through. Hey guys, just a quick note. I live in USDA Zone 12, and that's why I have my plants out here at my parents' patio. The climate is pretty much the same condition that these plants would thrive at in the wild. For all you plant parents out there, the Northern Hemisphere is going into the cold season. Don't forget to always try to recreate your plant's native environment. And if you're a new plant parent, I always suggest to my friends to research plants that would thrive in your USDA zone, and always check out your local nursery. Sorry about the rustic mess. My parents' house is under renovation. Thanks for watching.